All right, guys, we're going to talk about how to get a lot of power from your body, the big muscles of your body. We're going to talk about how you stay in that posture and how we can rip the power cord. And I got a really simple video for you today. We're not going to get into all kinds of technique and all this kind of stuff. We're going to keep it really easy so we can understand how to get this to work. Before we start, let's talk about our end goal. What are we trying to have happen in the golf swing? Well, I want to save up my speed for the last bit of the swing. I want to have some lag with my wrist and my arms, a good angle between them and the shaft, and then from there, I want my hands to actually turn back up. I'm putting force upward to allow this club to catch up and to kind of snap through impact or really accelerate coming through impact. Now, in order to do this, I have to keep my body kind of coming down and through, and then I'm extending as I'm coming on up. As my body extends upward late in the swing, that allows my hands to turn up, that allows this club to come through, it allows me to get tons of club head speed and tons of lag in the swing. If I'm coming up early in the swing, I'm standing up out of my posture, I'm putting a lot of pressure in this club back here, I'm casting, I've burned up all my speed, I don't have anything left at impact, and the club head's going to feel very light as I'm coming through impact. I won't be able to feel the face. If I save it for the last second, I get that club to whip on through, the club head's going to feel heavier through impact, I'm going to get a heavier hit on the ball and a lot more speed. So here's what I want you guys to focus on. Let's just do this with me right now. Stand up out of your chair. If you're watching at home in a computer, just go ahead and stand up. I promise you it's gonna pay off in the long run here. So you can imagine your upper and lower body, my legs, these are your femur and your legs will be angled here. My upper body is angled this way. So as I start to drop my hips back, those angles get closer together. Well, we can imagine, let's say that there's a power cord. There's one power cord is here, the other side is there. If I'm standing straight up apart like this, those are going to be separated. Well, as I start to hinge, this is on my pelvis, this is on my upper body. As I start to hinge those together, those are going to hook together. Now I got the power connected. So as I start to go in my backswing, I'm going to keep those connected. I don't want to start to have a reverse pivot. You can imagine that if I have a reverse pivot this way, so I connect the power as I go back. If I was to reverse pivot and separate, those power cords are going to come across. I want to keep those together. We talk about this in the Top Speed Golf system, about our stable fluid spine. If my spine is tilted away from the target slightly, I've kept those cords together. If I start to tilt my spine, so that's good as I go to the top. If I start to tilt my spine this way, I've unplugged those power cords. So in the swing, I want to have my power cord connected here. I want to turn back and have it connected. I'll be tilted slightly away from the target. I'm going to start down and have it connected. So as I'm halfway into the downswing, you're still going to see an angle between my upper legs and my torso. And then from there, that's when I'm going to rip the power cord. That's when we're getting those hands to turn back up. That's when I'm getting that club to accelerate really quickly. For those of you who are casting or rushing from the top, you're unplugging the power cord. As soon as you start down, you're starting to unplug the power cord. Those two come apart in the downswing, and now I'm burning up all this speed back here. I'm going to save that up, and as I come through contact now, tops to the backswing, halfway down, as I come through, then I'm going to extend, and my legs are going to straighten up, my back is going to be flat, and my chest is going to be nice and high as I come on through. That's when I'm getting that extension. That's when my hands are turning back up and releasing all that lag. So if we're looking at that from a full swing, it's going to look something like this. Here's my address, angle, top of the backswing is an angle, halfway down is an angle. Now I've got this lag. Now, as I'm coming on through the shot, that's when I'm going to be nice and tall with my chest. My shirt buttons are going to be facing up toward the sky, and I've unplugged that power cord. Here's the real key with this, the last piece of it, is that as I'm looking from this angle, even though I'm unplugging that power cord, my hips are straightening out, I'm still in my posture. So there, my shoulders are still rotating in their posture as I'm coming on through. So even though I've extended and my back is straight, my shoulders are still tilted down. That allows me to stay consistent throughout the swing all the way on through. So even though you're turning that power cord, you're ripping the power cord, my shoulders and my posture is going to stay consistent the whole way around. We go over that a lot in one of the bonus series we have on the Top Speed Golf system is Eliminate Your Early Extension. I go over a lot of shoulder drills that are going to go even more in depth with this. But for today's video, all I want you to focus on, put those power cords together at address, keep them there until halfway in the downswing, And then as we follow through, let's rip that power chord, get that club whipping through contact, and get a lot of golf club head speed. All right guys, best of luck. See y'all soon. All right guys, hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an awesome bonus for you. We all want lots of lag in our golf swing. It's so crucial to have tons of lag to be able to get that high club head speed and to be able to drive it past your friends. I'm gonna play a preview from one of my most important golf lag videos. If you're on a desktop device, you can go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a phone or a tablet, you go ahead and click the iCard and you're gonna get instant access to that video. Plus, you're gonna get instant access to 5 videos from our Top Speed Golf system. Good luck to you guys. Go out there and rip the ball. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see, and in this drill what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, you look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be.